Good afternoon, Selo Dene Edlarot. Say hi, say what's up. Dogouts in Ozzy. Throw it in the comments. It's always good to see it. Daralt down Oganad Deo Dene Torium Genedari Aondala. You never know, you might be shacked up somewhere you don't live. Huh? Oh. But anyways, good afternoon. See Willis Janvier, who shaped in last tours in La Loche, Saskatchewan, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member the Hislu and Dunzinige Treaty for Territory. And yours in Ohala Yaza Hutati Daza. Just after 12 o'clock, a lot of stuff has happened over the last week. Dunzinige, it's Thursday. What's up, Ricky? Ricky, do you go by Ricky or Richie? But anyways, what's up? Maybe if you want to join me, Dave, let me know. So last week, the other day, I was live at Saskatchewan. I don't know everybody was on edge. Huh? Holy man! Then a day ligado. Darao day got a real John Dilu. It's whew. See, that's how I felt. I had some stuff in my personal life to deal with as well. So, but Zinc Boni Dernisa or Saturday night, as in Zinc, everything came out. Sunday, it's in Regina, it's in that deal, and then it was back and forth, somewhere in between there and the res. And then I think there's 11 total Bastoshin. All the random attacks. No, not playing that this winter. But at Zineke Hill True, it was very, oh man, I was just sit on a stand there. I was glad that Hill True and he was alive, huh? But then I Dila, and then I was just watching the news, and it's like, man, oh man, a Euro got disappointed. It's disappointed because Harin Chano, that's a lot of people, a lot of families. News ine Baju Bataya too, and you could just feel it there. Or it's 59 prior convictions that dila. They're Chalakwaza, over the last I think about 8 years. That's not. We'll go with that. So armed robbery, how sawed-off shotgun, domestic violence, but during town, it just for another stabbing. So that you see, you see the pattern that the over to this. But I don't know that but you see, I read Sumagay I tila dun zinige Dorek Karondi. It said the feds questioning how did he die? Don't do Bestoshliazana. Hey? So I don't know. We're all wondering. All wondering. But I'm glad everybody's safe, I know everywhere English rivers, they had a sacred fire. I know at Zinnik at the university, First Nations University, candlelight vigil in Leo. It was right after class, and then at Sana and Deo, I know PAs and Deo, everywhere. I think Denu and now at ILOC, it shows we all at 80 come together, right? So that's good, Nezu. I know there's a lot of donations, auctions. You know, oh, I know it's in Nenizen. I just saw a post. CHPN, they're gonna have an auction. Got Biondi for James Smith. You know, and I think in PA, any donations like plates, ukontise cutlery, you know, it's oh man, Banani there it is. It's just crazy to think. Yeah, yeah. So any way you can help someone out, you know, Sambauto, then a Auto, then a Halianeltu, then a Halhuntatin Dauto, whatever it may be. You know, you just never know, right? So a lot. It's a good thing he's caught. I wouldn't say it's good that he's passed on because we all wanna know. But yeah, Yati Babadea too. The families that are hurting, you know, it's yeah, not much else to say, you know. So Masicho. Did you know this morning around 7 a.m. in London, Buck announced the death of the Queen? Yeah, I Queen Elizabeth bestowed doing zinagete. He's I don't know how Donathan, you know, Queen Elizabeth. Sambe Yonla, you know, he's 96 years old. I hope I guess there's a Banani there. There was a few things that went on about racism. You know, I hope they settle that. She's at peace with it. I don't know. I don't know my thoughts. It's just it's a little different. But may she rest in peace. Good afternoon, the historian Julian Sylvester. You know that the Honigar her dinner ide Sala Julian address Chelsea. No, it's not address Chelsea. St. George's Hill. Yards at is or Michelle Village. I mean Michelle Village. Here Tuga Taga another Tuga. Yat e shik is greetings, Gregory, greetings. Are you ready for a trip in a couple weeks? Hey, tennis, Eagles, Eagle Claw, Eagle Feet. Good afternoon, Derek. And the big man is watching, so welcome. So you know, Adlanuthen, no hanik ech ein leo. I know I was, anyways. You know, I just wanted to, because one of the things, the last couple of days, I guess even in school, Nastro, I've got to think about a lot of these things, you know, and especially TikTok. I've been on TikTok the last few days, especially over the weekend. I just didn't do anything. When he doubt on, I was on TikTok. Men's mental health. I saw a lot. Bagan you know, huntlede dene gande tilu stigma. There's a stigma to it. You know, maybe dene bana gloto or something like that, you know. But why is it not it's so easy to post it on Facebook or TikTok or something? Why? Nesthenasasi. Um, you know, I understand Torium, we're all at different levels. Dok LOC. But lant dene yuha horin nila. You know, there's a lot of guys. One of them too. Then it's maybe they work away 2, 3 weeks, a month, 6 weeks. Dao just to come home 1 week how. And then you know, there's a lot of stuff by new and Banani Zero, Tom Bao. But not aborin, yeah, it's easy. TikTok or Facebook at that but not in person. Tlanta, why is that? Nes thanarsi. Yeah. Um, social media, even as we've seen over the last week, we'll just say the last week at Durit, I downloaded the Saskatchewan AI. A lot of misinformation passed easy share button, sometimes I get upset and I want to update and I'm like, oh man, I'll leave it out, you know. TikTok, I guess see Donna and I just share when when I choose to share. Julian, Victor, and I are waiting for you for a trip. Hey man, good sell it in a Jewish chosen. We're gonna take you hunting, daddy. Because the Nick Edolula, maybe Chatu Gahu, it's a small game. So Julian, the historian there, Salah, historian Julius and Tornica Sigan Dinaza, which is good. It's very good. I'm happy for him. See Nebaba. Tornica there go. Says in Texan this is what this is, honey. Joey Nahaki, some Bull's house. Bull's house they in history. Tornica, you'll find somewhere that with the fur trade organized Danes, you'll hear about Bull's house. So you're not hakion a tlaoto the historian Julius Lazas how bazithiltia. You know? Tahare or tlisaret is and then hello SG Angel. Angel Julia de denare. Angelaze. Denise Edaluno. So I guess they're gonna take me. First time. Victor the Henny never shot a moose. Wave picture Nastia by the big moose Musja. I'm gonna make a TikTok video here. Maybe I'll get a fake gun, but I can't do that, eh? Kudasi as any daily, I'm trying to make a TikTok. Your man card is waiting for you, and he's on that. Yeah, you can put it in the history books there, Julian. They can list all your notes that he's seeking on. There's the BB gun. There's a guy walking around with a gun. Oh man, bad idea, especially in rural Saskatchewan. This is not rural, but it kind of is. Dwayne Fontaine, hello Atlanta. So one of the things, let's go back on track. The DC guy ST, I had it written down, okay? You know, Torlunder, yeah, Torlunder. Oh man. So back to TikTok, social media. Good afternoon, Jamie Atlanta. Good afternoon. A few years ago, a Colton Bushi, Tom Durney, Gerald Stanley. So now over this past week, there was a guy, I don't know what the you see video helt siasa, and it went something like nobody's gonna say this, long live Gerald Stanley, shoot, shut up, shovel, or something like that. You know? And but then I read Diona's on it, it's a racism that exists in Saskatchewan. I thought it was funny because I saw Llwnllaes, and it's a quit in it that duetted it, spoke about it, you know? And then, Banana, see, my first day at university classes, or first time in class, I should say. Um, it's a quit. She's from she's South American, maybe classic Conte. She's that was the first thing she said, growing up in rural Saskatchewan as a colored person. It's different. Oh, it's definitely different. You know, and one of the things that I embraced in it, and maybe if na bakon you know, sunk we got 74 reserves, John Saskatchewan gay news and this is as an indigenous person, Dene Yati. Sunk Sonorth or they thought to reserve that I've never been to or don't even know. Tot inaban la dene nets any hunlene nahalyaltia as if you're gonna know what is going on. They're gonna ask you. Am I right? Or you in lauto nahalyaltia like you've been there or like you know everybody. You know? And then just Anita, their racism, but the ignorance, eh? Ignorance. They don't know. Kuja 94 calls to actions that do. The Pope, I'm going to educate my people and about all of this. Lots of work. That's what I believe. I do seek honest toes and do, you know, it's tough, especially men's mental health. Do at the end. And just over the last week season, I've been really contemplating a lot of to think about. So trying to make the right decisions myself. Yeah, that's a lot to. One of the things must understand don't isiba that you guys created. Must understand, they don't isiba la. I Aranjauto, Aranjaluto, it's okay because we all see it. Then and now to just indigenous people, all types of there's different, mental health, mental illness, and easy. But then I kind of need a zone a lot, Doyle new and the seeing out there, So it's very important, even just a little bit, because social media and just in my personal life, who I won't share it. You know, social media. I know I use it to reach all of you. No, I tiedit out, then I tiedit out, but nisi. Sometimes I question it at the end. I honestly do, because it's a good thing what we got here. Sometimes I just want to step away, but don't isi do dia nestena. So I keep going, deneha, and it's very important. So Why is it not that boring? Yeah, it's so easy, especially suicide baza. Facebook at that aya. You know, one of the things I always try to touch on, donc if I'm asked to speak there, it says an de let's say Deneshani Lare, spread them out 5-10 feet apart. Zola is a Yanshelde, which is suicide. It's gonna touch somebody, guarantee. Doesn't matter how far apart they are. You know, that's why it's okay. It's not ilsan dene halyatia. It's just someone you trust. You know, just a little by little. It's okay. It's all okay. Just think about that. It's okay. But other than that, you know, I think it's ongoing. It's just, what do? You just try to take so much on and and yeah. See, these are just my thoughts, you know. Hopefully if you can relate, they cool, you know. But bagaya tire, I think one day no basont ilan. But there's always bad days too, you know. You can't just sit, you know. It'll be good, and then you got bad days, you know, like you just think it doesn't end. You know, I've been seeing posts too. I'm proud of all the people that they want to be sober. You know, lots of good posts. Then not ew, drugs, all that stuff. You know, Koni si dine. It's always boring. Nilondela. You don't have nothing to other than social media. You'll get lost in social media, but you got nothing to mask. You know, cover up, feel different. Yeah, you got nothing else. So Isla zine dun zine ke shumsla konti siya di hingale. I'm proud of you. Good for you. You know. Wanda Sam McD. Dante. Hello. Hi. Good day, Malicio Pizza. Hello, hello, hello. So, you know, these are some of the things bagayat here. Dene, and then I'm gonna finish her off on one last thing. Yati baza. You know, and it kind of toward you see it kind of just goes with it. Um, don't hey, listening from Arizona. You know, I contour the emotions because hey, emotions, you know, Hassan al Tainla, you know. And it's okay. I know and she watches um she knows, eh? She knows what I say. There's some things we talk about, there's some things we it's just don't go there. But Sakure Lion, hey, you know, just don't talk, don't cry. Nentsaila kola. Good on Nentsailu. And I remember one, yeah, when I was in treatment Nastro, this is my second time. We're in group Nate deal, and there was this counselor. Oh man, I really do not like this counselor, and I'm allowed to not like this counselor. Every time we get in conversation, you know, they would shut them down from crying. It's like, oh man, and I got pissed off at them one time. Let them cry. And then they'll come back. How does that make you feel? These are some of the things, man. You know? Have a good day. I'm wearing my sweater. It's my favorite. Ah, oh, yes. Get your Dene Yati sweaters. But back to anytime, emotions, boss. Those are what the things you got to deal with. Drugs, and you want to it's tough. Of course, we got moments. We have to cry to heal. Yeah, we're all human. They will tell you. I hunt to another little drugs, alcohol, condicia. It ain't always rainbows and sunshines, boy. A lot of times, oh man, I got to go through a week of bad days for one single moment that, you store in your mind. And then you're like, okay, I just went through this so I can be present for this. I have those moments. Kunan. Nabakont Elio. You know? That's why they say Eslaid Zine. Habani Kozashnene. That's I still Haba is 84. It was, I remember one time I was drunk driving Skiduna race and I remember it had Sahaja. I didn't listen to him. Later on in life, it was the only thing that I really listened to. I remember that moment, but the one thing that I remember that I took from him day side zinal isa a cosa ni helende hola about duani. It's just for moments. We live for moments. It's okay. If you want to do better than yesterday, you're doing a good job, bro. Because you only got 10 more hours, then you're going to go to sleep and it's a new day. So with that, I'm going to finish her off. There's a quick, same class Nate there. Dena Balias Tiganastro. They didn't. And I whole line I encounter this say. Dene I salde or dene Bahalde Astire. Dene Sanada Glora di. That's why I do not speak my language. Daddy. I'm going to leave you with this. Tsakwasa, and I always share this every time. Tsakwasa, honey, yo, at a conference, Duradena Ahoni Z, and then you'll get my sweater. Dene Hisley. This was the beginning tie. It's just coming out. The first thing, Henyade, you won't laugh at me, Henny. So I'm not going to laugh at you. So, but then Osni, Denesa, lots of people working. That was Adalanai, no Hayatie, te natsara neo no hachani basu natisi ganad desi it's auch neo. And it's okay to laugh and have a good time, but don't laugh at people. I had to deal with this the other day. You know? So Kontele, we're our own worst enemy. Those are my thoughts. So just think about it, you know? Healing energy to you. Oh, Must Geraldine, all the way from Navajo Nation. You know, thank you for sharing. Hey, thank you. Thank you for joining me here. This is our circle, group circle. You know, it's okay if you don't want to participate. It's cool when you participate because it grows the dialogue. And chat you. Um, you know, it's just all those things. But that should be easily talked about. Just like it's suicide is easily shared on Facebook. You know, I'm not trying to put a damper on anybody's day doing Zineke, but I just want to make it so that it's one day just easy to talk about, just like it's easy to post Facebook that somebody is going to harm themselves. So willingly post it, everybody to see. These conversations, they need to be had the same way. So, Masi Choner Hosin Salotina. I know the other day, Roderick, he was going to join me the other day, but English River, either at Donald or over the weekend, they started Sacred Fire. So you're at Nina. So maybe by the end of the week, we'll get Roderick on. You know, ceremony. You can see a so you know, they're gonna have a closing ceremony, Duna Are. So within a few days, they'll be live again with a guest. And season, I gotta get my schoolwork done. This this semester, I want to get my average up. Try not to be lazy. And then alas nanyasa. I gotta start working. I'm eating noodles over here. So I don't know how all of this, I'm going to fit all of this in here. I'm going to do my best. Um, what days, you know, it's a lot, school and work. You got to do what you got to do, you know? And so I'm going with that. So Dene Yati podcast, it's not at the top of the list, but somehow we'll make it work. This week, I'm going to talk to Roderick Belio was to the Bonnet Rosie, and then we'll set a date. So stay tuned. Masi Chona Hosin Salotina Dun Zinagano Barrel Leo. I know some of you got to go back to work throughout the lunch hour. Yeah, you know, I should go have lunch maybe. Tonight, do not. I'm gonna make chili and bannock. Oh yeah, well, I'll leave you with this. Test I forgot. So das as I was frying up fish the other day. Benasnilevik Arilka. and and Basutia is funny because I was gonna go live this season. Live Eslia Esteria. So I put it on now the last class on like 450, I think. I thought it was like 400, right? Just in between, but it was like 450. So since it's slow, nast adu says hell, to fry it up by way oven, he. And then Selena Oni yo. Oh, I'm gonna have some Bannock. You're rich, yo. It's dry. Oh my god. So Basudia, that was Duna on it. I'm gonna make another one for probably Claes Klaze. That's Ada. So with that, Masi Cho Saladina Dun Zinnigan Bar Liao Leo and Alo Nade, be safe. Make sure say hi to somebody. Aho, si Willis Janvier Houche in Telas Tours in La Loche, Saskatchewan, Clearwater River Dene Nation band member of the Hisleo and Dune Zinige, we're in the Treaty 4 territory. Masicho.